83.9% of the Greek stock market has fallen since 2008. A total of 230,000 small businesses have shut down. Pensioners and employees have had to pay 7 times more taxes than 2009, in 2014. The total outflow from the Greek banks over the last 5 years is €70 billion. 23.1% of Greeks are living at a risk of poverty. 25.8% of Greeks remain out of work, which means 1.2 million people in Greece are unemployed. The Greek economy reached its peak during 2008, after which 25% of the economy has shrunk, and in March 2015 the youth unemployment rate was 49.7%.
Okay, so how do you feel about all this?
Well, I believe we have to stay in Europe, not only from the economic point of view, but also from the, I don't know how to say it, the human, for the human rights, and yes, that's my opinion. I also believe that going back to the drachmi will make things worse than ever, and that we can come back from that.
Okay, most people over here, what do you think? Do they want to keep the euro or go back?
Most people in Greece. I believe that most people will say yes to the vote.
And over here, like, what is the sentiment? How are you feeling? Like, is this a life-changing moment for the history of Greece?
Of course, it's one of the most historic moments of Greece. It will decide our future as a nation.
So the people who are going to vote no, they don't want other international, like they don't want the Troika to influence the decisions of Greece. What do you say to them?
Well, I believe that most people are misguided. They don't know the consequences of going back to the drachmi. So I think that they should think about it a second time before they vote no.
Okay, what is the biggest consequence according to you?
The biggest?
Biggest consequence?
It's that Greece will be alone with no allies, not in the European Union. I think that's the biggest problem.
Okay, do you think, last question, do you think Greece has been treated fairly by the European Central Bank, by the IMF, by the German government?
I believe that everyone has made some mistakes, but now it's most important. It's more important than money is the position of Greece in Europe.
Okay, and sorry, last question. What do you think about this government?
I think that we should make a new government from this parliament that has us a target to stay in Europe.
Okay, and any message you would like to send to the people who will hear you?
Just to vote yes.
in the referendum. How are you voting?
I'm voting no, definitely. I'm voting no for the referendum.
Why?
No more memorandas. It's a vote against austerity. It's a vote that says that we want to cancel the debt, that we want money for the schools, for the public health system, for our needs, and not for the bankers. So all the struggles that we gave the last 5 years against the memorandas, against the austerity, against the harsh politics of the European Union, now it's the time to be a big, a massive, a powerful no vote against all this, to build a new path from Monday to change everything.
Okay, do you think if the no vote goes through and the majority votes no, will Greece be alienated in Europe?
Me personally, and as a member of the revolutionary left, we want to go out of the Eurozone.
Okay.
We want the rupture. We want to break the chains that the Eurozone and the European Union put to the peoples, not only the Greek people, but to the peoples around Europe, that says more austerity, more harsh measures, more cuts to our needs. If this means that we must break this chain to go out of the Eurozone and the European Union, so it be.
Okay, who do you blame for this crisis?
I think it's a global crisis of the system itself. It's a crisis of capitalism, and it's global. It's not a Greek problem only. It's a problem, also a German problem, an Italian problem, a United States problem, a Spanish problem. It's a universal problem, and the real problem is capitalism itself.
So do you think there are democratic forces in Greece which have a proper system in store to replace this?
I think that the people from below, the workers in Greece, can give the solution by taking the power, the control of their workplaces, of their neighborhoods, of their needs, of their everyday life. I think this will be the solution for the crisis, and a very good example for the workers and the people all around Europe.
Okay, but tell me about identity. Like, do you feel European or Greek? Like, how do you consolidate both these identities?
No, I don't believe any of that. I'm a part of the working class. Okay, I'm born in Greece, but I feel the same with a worker born in Italy, in Albania, in Serbia, in Turkey, in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, everywhere. I have more common, the same interests with the workers all around the world than the ones that I have with the Greek rich people.
Okay, do you think it will be easy to replace the whole system, and how soon will it be? Does this government have the bone to effectively go back to drachmae?
It's a process, of course. It's not a thing that will happen in just a day. It's a process that this process has begun. It's not something that it will begin. It has begun with all the struggles that we've started all the previous years. We are in a country that we had big general strikes, big worker strikes in many sectors, especially in the public sector, that there are the strong workers' unions. And this is the example how we must continue. And if we want a change like that, this means that we must continue these struggles, we must continue these strikes and all these examples that gives a different model of living the life, more collective, more not like the one that we live now.
Okay, any message you want to send to the people who are responsible for this crisis?
The boss needs us. We don't need the boss.
Very nice. And any message to the Greek people?
Rise up. it's not something that it doesn't happen. It has started to happen. The uprising of the people here in Greece has started, and we fight to continue and to be until the victory.
Okay, so how are you voting? No? Yeah, why are you voting no?
Yes, because I want to live free. Okay? Without the foreign, without the violence. I have children. I want to let my children free. We want freedom. Here is the land of freedom. It's Greece. Now and forever. Okay.
Do you think?
And for all of the world.
Do you think Greece might be alienated if it gets out of the Eurozone?
We want to stay in Eurozone. We want Euro. And we must to fight in Euro, in Eurozone, in Europe. The name of Europe is Greek. Okay. Thank you very much.
Σιγά, μην κλάψω, σιγά μην φοβηθώ, όχι θα ψηφίσω και θα συσταθώ. Ήρθα κι εγώ να στείλουμε ένα μεγάλο όχι, να ακουστεί από εδώ στις Βρυξέλλες. Και τώρα θα το πω και στα γερμανικά. Nein, Frau Merkel, nein. Γιατί όλους αυτούς τους έχουμε βαρεθεί. Τις κρύες γυναίκες που με χαΐρευουν, τους ψευτοφίλους που με κολακεύουν, που απ' τους άλλους παίρνουν πανικαριά κι ήδη λερών τα βράκια. Σ' αυτή την πόλη που στα δυο έχεις στήσει, τους έχω βαρεθεί. Και πέστε μου, αξίζει μια μπερντάρα των γραφειογραφών της Φάρα. Στην ημεστήλιο πίσω, στον έργο του λαού χορό, της ιστορίας στο χορό το κινητή, κι να έχω συσταθεί.
How are you voting in the referendum?
No, of course.
Why?
Why? For all the reasons in the world, for our wages, for a social state, against austerity, for dignity, for social, for national sovereignty, you name it. For all the reasons in the world, we vote no. We want a better Europe, we want a better life, and we will fight for it, no matter what.
Do you think Greece might be alienated if it opts out of the Eurozone?
What do you mean alienated from whom? There are gatherings all over Europe. Working people all over Europe are gathering now in France, in Germany, in England, in Australia, in Brazil, whatever. They're fighting for the Greek people because they understand what is happening. They are our brothers and sisters. We may be alienated from the ruling classes of the world who want us to be put down and out, but we will fight back. We are all together and we are going to win.
Okay, wonderful, thank you. So how are you voting? How are you voting in the referendum?
All I want to say is this moment is very critical for Greek people. We have to say no because this agreement that Euro proposed is going to set us in more poverty. So we have to set the lines, the red lines. And after that we have to fight to get everything back. Not only for us, for people in Europe, for people in all the world. It's a beginning here and in all Europe. That's all.
Okay, and who do you think is responsible for this crisis?
Capitalism.
Capitalism. So you want to replace the capitalist order in Greece?
Yes.
Do you think it is possible?
Personal, not for the moment, but I think that young people that they are out of work or they work for very few money, they're going. I think that in the future they're going to want socialism and not capitalism anymore. And for the moment, because if this agreement is going to be true, if the yes won, they're going to put us in, especially the poor people, because the agreement has taxes for poor people, taxes in food, taxes in electricity, very big taxes. And I think most of the poor people and the working people don't want this for the moment. And I hope that no is going to be the answer.
Okay, do you want to send any message to the bureaucrats in European Union and the central bank?
All I want to send a message, keep your mind open and your soul alive.
And any message to the Greek people?
Things gonna be good, I think. Okay.
This is
पता नहीं, क्योंकि इधर के जो लोग हैं ना, अगर काम सही करते रहो जो भी है वो दूसरे दिन का पता नहीं है इनका कोई मतलब नहीं। बहुत अच्छे इंसान भी हैं, वो जो है इंसान से इतना प्यार करते हैं जितना जो बोले। इनका अभी इतना मुश्किल हालात हुए हैं क्योंकि जो दूसरी यूरोपीय यूनियन है ना, वो बोल रही हैं कि इनको तनख्वाहें कम करो और ये जो पेंशन लेती हैं इनके तनख्वाहें जो सीधे से लेते हैं पेंशन कम करो इनके लोगों की, बूढ़ों की। और ये जो लोग हैं ये बोल रहे हैं, इधर के जो हुक्मरान है ना वो बोल रहे हैं कि ये मैं नहीं कर सकता क्योंकि मैंने वादा किया हुआ आवाम से कि मैं अच्छे से अच्छा ला दूंगा। ये नहीं कि वो जो आज से पहले आए हैं और गुजर गए हैं, वो भी होना चाहिए।
अच्छा, ये आप बताएं कि यहाँ पे अवाम और हुक्मरानों में बड़ा कम फर्क नजर आता है। अवाम बड़ी ताकतवर है, लेकिन पाकिस्तान में क्यों इतना फर्क है और पाकिस्तान में अवाम कैसे ताकतवर हो सकती है?
हमारे पाकिस्तान में अवाम ताकतवर इसलिए नहीं होती क्योंकि हमारे अवाम पाकिस्तान में डरती है। इधर की अवाम जो है ना, ये जो जुलूस निकालते हैं, जो इनको डर नहीं होता है, बाहर निकल आते हैं सड़क पे। यानी कि ये जो असेंबली आ रहा है, असेंबली हाल बंद कर दिया, इस टाइम भी है असेंबली हाल के आगे हैं, असेंबली हाल बंद कर दिया हुआ है। पाकिस्तान में हमारे इस वक्त कोई काम करने लगे, अवाम डरती है, फिर बंद इलाका ना हो जाए, क्योंकि हमारे अपने पाकिस्तानी में सलूक नहीं है, हम कभी एक नहीं हो सकते। जैसे ये लोग एक हो सकते हैं, हमारे पाकिस्तानी अगर एक हो सारी जिंदगी किसी को कोई हुक्मरान कोई भी हमारे साथ हाथ नहीं उठा सकता। हम मुसलमान हैं, हम मुसलमान में इतनी ताकत है कि हम जितना कर सकें जो करना चाहिए कर सकते हैं। और क्या हमारे सबसे बड़ी बेवकूफ़ी ये है, कमी ये है कि हम पाकिस्तानी और मुसलमान सब भाई एक नहीं हो सकते। एक बोलता है मैं ये करता हूँ, दूसरा बोलता है मैं ये नहीं करना, और तीसरा बोलता है ये अपने लिए करना चाहता हूँ, दूसरे नहीं करता। इधर हम धक्के खा रहे हैं 6 साल में, मुझे ये नहीं कोई चीज़ नहीं है। ये जो काफ़ी लोग हैं जो हमारी मदद करते हैं और बोलते हैं कि हम हमारे साथ हैं, ये इंसानियत की वजह से ये बोलते हैं कि किसी को इंसानियत की वजह से किसी को मारो ना। इनकी एक टीम है, जैसे क्रिश्चियन जी हैं, जैसे हमारे पाकिस्तान में किसी को चाहते नहीं हैं, वो निकलते हैं, मारते हैं, आवाम को करते हैं, जो 100 पाकिस्तानी और दूसरे मुल्कों में काम पे जाने लगते हैं, उनको मारते हैं, मार के बोलते हैं तुम काम पर नहीं जाकर, हमारे पास काम नहीं है, तुम्हारे पास काम है। और ये जिनके पास साथ हम अभी हैं ना, ये सारे जुलूस निकालते हैं कि ये काम नहीं होना चाहिए। इंसानियत देखो, ये ना देखो ये किस मुल्क का क्या चीज़ है क्या नहीं, सिर्फ ये देखो वो भी इंसान है। इंसान की जगह अगर जानवर भी हो, जानवर भी सड़क में हो, उससे प्यार करो। सिर्फ वो देखो कि सांस लेने वाला है, सिर्फ इंसानियत को ये चीज़ देखनी